Hello, and welcome to the Tips and Tricks section of our tutorials for Finesse Gadget Designer. In this video, we're going to demonstrate the cut, copy, and paste options in Finesse Gadget Designer. We've already placed a CTI vertical bar and a frame onto our canvas here. But now we can go to the components and drag a text input onto our frame. We're going to apply some actions on the CTI bar events, so go to the Actions tab and add an action. Select CTI bar, and from the events, we'll select Call Initiated. On a call initiation, we need to request a service, which is a DB service, and the service name is showCaller, which takes the session object variable automatic number identification, or ANI, as a parameter. Then click Save. The text input also listens to the service, so select the text input and go to Actions. On the service event, fill the data, and in this case the event data is caller ID, which is provided by the event. We also need to add one more CTI bar event, which is onCallEnd. When a call ends, we need to clear the data. Then click Save. Now we'll copy the text input and paste it onto the frame. So select the input, go to the top bar, and click Copy. Then select the frame and click the Paste button. We see we have a new text input. But if we select the input, we see that it didn't copy any of the listeners that we placed on the other input. We didn't select the options to copy the listeners, so we're going to select this input and delete it to try again. Go to the Tools tab. From there, double-click on the Global Settings. Here we have an option to copy component with listeners. So we'll check this and click on Save. When we do this, we're saving a lot of time because now we're not going to be repeating all of the steps required in order to add those listeners for every text input. Let's see if it worked. Select the text field, go to the top bar and click Copy. And then click the frame and paste it 3 times to make 4 text inputs total. If we click each input, they all have the same listeners because they were copied with the components. We'll go ahead now and just change the labels for caller ID, name, state, and in the last, we'll show the phone number. We have to make one final change because each of our inputs has the fill data action on the show caller service, but we need to specify which data to show for each input. So we just need to change the fill data's filter key. We'll change the first one to name and click Save. For the state, we'll enter state and click Save. And for the last one, we'll enter phone number, and again, click Save. If we publish the project and refresh the output window, we can see if it works properly. The agent is required to log in, so click the Login button, and enter the username extension and password. The agent is now logged in, so let's simulate a phone call and dial our agent's extension. As the call comes in, we see all the details appear. And once we end the call, it disappears. So you can see how the copy with listener actions easily simplifies our work and saves a lot of time while we're designing our gadgets. Thank you for watching.